Hey, and welcome to The Office Field Guide. My name's Chris, and I'm reviewing every episode of The Office, and today we are looking at all of Season 4. We've got a lot to get to, but I wanted to start off with something special today.
I feel very blessed. Today, I had a triumph of the human body.
Stop yelling at me! No, it's not yelling! There's no room here!
Can we make it a different moment?
Nope.
I declare bankruptcy!
Dunder Mifflin. Limitless paper in a paperless world.
My hip bone! Wish I could have gone with Ryan on that cool retreat!
You expect to get screwed by your company, but you never expect to get screwed by your girlfriend. That is sort of an oaky afterbirth.
Real slow!
And how can I be lonely with my boys?
Oh,
We're
damn
having
it.
a brainstorm session.
Did I stutter?
Kiss her good.
Toby, coming away! See ya! He's out of here! See ya! He's out of here!
And that was harder than I thought it would be.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Did you plan that?
No.
All right, so for today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down some of the Season 4 arcs. I'm gonna give my reflections on the season, give some awards, and then we're gonna announce the winner of the Michael Scott Parody Contest. And don't forget to keep an eye out for the Easter eggs. I'm gonna put 2 of them into this video, representing the 2 that I had throughout Season 4. So let's jump right in.
I understand nothing.
So we're gonna start with everyone's favorite HR rep, Tobias.
Toby.
Yeah.
Carrying on from this moment in Season 3 when Toby first comprehends that Pam's back on the market,
Really? She's dating?
Toby's ready for action. I was pretty hard on Toby last season for a lot of his missteps or failures to launch.
Here.
Hey, where have you been all night? I was looking forward to hanging out with you.
But he for sure missed the Pam boat.
Damn it.
Throughout Season 4, we see Toby dealing with the fact that he's missed his chance and even starts to act as a silent antagonist for the couple, both delaying the HR paperwork for the relationship.
Sorry, so do we need to sign one, or?
Let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah.
What?
Let's just wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great.
And for backing up Ryan's bogus performance warning to Jim.
That's how the goofing around at Pam's desk and hanging out with Pam was finally caught up to him. You know, with Pam.
I think from Toby in this season, we get a glimpse of what Jim's life would have been like if he refused to speak up, quietly pining over a girl, never making a move, and then only finding out later that he could have had a shot.
Oscar's kind of cute. Yeah, I like Oscar. Ooh, Toby. Don't tell him I said this, but I always thought he was kind of cute.
Oh man, just thinking about that, do you think this statement is why Toby's so bummed out in the finale? I mean, he had to have seen the entire doc. It's what he would have done, and I wonder, what did he think of when he realized that he could have had a shot with Pam? Either way, I think we learned that when we don't speak up, yet continue to harbor those feelings, they're gonna come out one way or another. And we also see the idea that running away from your problems isn't gonna help.
Does anyone have a camera here?
And that's a great segue to Michael.
Michael Scott, Regional Manager, Dunder Mifflin.
Michael ended up last season on a downward note, and the jabs just kept coming. He lost his corporate job, reignited a dysfunctional relationship for a dysfunctional reason.
It's not because of the boob job.
Jan then lost her job, and Michael offered for her to stay with him, which leads to some serious money issues. Michael is beaten up from every angle in this season. Every pretense he wants to stand up on is ripped out from under him. And it leads to this gut-wrenching dinner party.
Everybody enjoying their meal?
Michael's rebound ultimately do teach him to keep his head up.
It's not about the horniness, it's about the loneliness. And how can I be lonely with my boys?
And his clash with Stanley teaches him to begin to deal with his problems straight on. A crazy idea, right? That sometimes you're shooting yourself in the foot, Michael.
Fettuccine Alfredo. While I eventually puked my guts out, I never puked my heart out.
By the time we get to Goodbye Toby, we see a Michael who's willing to listen to advice.
Just pleasantries, nothing, not like, do you want kids or religion or what side of the bed do you want? Hey.
As his way of life just hasn't been working for him. And then that leads us to Jim and Pam. They're kind of in the background for most of this season. They ended season 3 with a date proposal, and they began this season dating incognito, soon busted out. And then they were super cute and unshakable throughout this entire season, but in the background. And then we ended this season with the idea that their relationship is heading for marriage.
I'm going to propose tonight.
Individually though, there's some really interesting stuff here. Jim's arc takes him from a slacker to someone who's aggressively trying to save his job.
Keep trying to push me out of this place, but guess what? I'm not going anywhere.
Pam's arc takes her from an ambition-less receptionist to someone who's exploring if she has more to offer.
Guess who just got into the Pratt School of Design?
No way.
And I guess if we're talking about ambition, we have to talk about Ryan. Ryan's arc from a temp to the junior sales employee to the director of Northeast Sales and director of new media shows us the dangers of unchecked cutthroat ambition.
And then all the other prisoners are gonna be like, damn, Ryan, you got a hot ex-girlfriend. Ooh, I would never have treated her so bad when I was outside of prison.
I think from Ryan we can learn that if you talk a big game, you gotta be able to back it up. Or cheat good enough to not get caught. No, probably not that last one, that's not good advice. With 14 episodes, season 4 really does a lot of storytelling with a heavy focus on Michael, with a dive into the depths of despair back up to light and hope, which really kind of borders the real life story of The Office, the stuff that's happening off the show, with the whole writer's arc and everything happening pre-dinner party, with this downward trajectory, and then ultimately this climb up out of it into hope. By Did I Stutter and Goodbye Toby, it seems as though we've fully returned to this season 3-esque humor and storytelling of The Office. It's been a while since I've watched season 5. I'm really excited to dig into that. But for now, let's dish out some Dundies.
And then I gotta get him to the Dundies.
We need to decide the best cold opening of season 4. Here's what I think's on the table. Michael hits Meredith with his car. Fun run.
Feel very blessed.
The DVD logo cold opening.
Sort of a Where's Waldo?
All right.
Or Michael puts his face in concrete.
Talking about the handprints that celebrities make in the cement.
I love it.
If you were a real star, you'd put your face in it.
I love it more.
Michael, that doesn't seem safe.
Okay, this season's cold openings were a little lacking in my opinion, but I'm gonna go with Michael hitting Meredith with his car. Fun run. I think this one is how it's done. I think it's kind of lame with the idea of show don't tell to have the main character just narrate everything that happened over the summer, but the structure of the talking head in The Office is just right for this kind of cold opening catch up. This is exactly what we needed it to be. Michael in his condo smiling naively when everything else that he's talking about is just bad. And then it goes from bad to worse. This cold opening is both shocking, funny, and does an amazing job of setting up the entire season. All right, so love it. Let's move on to the worst episode of season 4. Candidates are Dunder Mifflin Infinity.
We should call it Dunder Mifflin Infinity. Push the words together.
Launch Party.
What are you doing?
That is an invitation to an online party.
No.
And Chair Model.
What do?
I wait till next year's chair catalog comes out.
And the winner is, or loser, I guess, loser. And the loser is Chair Model. This one is a dud amongst a couple other duds in season 4. And look, there's probably plenty of reasons for why this episode ranks where it does in my opinion. Maybe it's because the episode that preceded Chair Model is maybe one of the best episodes of The Office. Maybe it's because we're all watching Michael deal with the fallout of a long-term relationship and that kind of invokes some sort of feeling. Or maybe it's because we all have some sort of unresolved issue with catalog models that we've fallen in love with in the past. I don't know, But it's no reflection on the awesome April Eden, the chair model herself. It was cool to get to speak with her about her experiences with the show and just acting in general. Check out that one if you want. So the big one, the best season 4 episode is obviously Dinner Party, but no one wants to hear me go on about that again. Go watch that episode if you haven't. The best non-Dinner Party episode of season 4. The options are Fun Run.
The computer crashes with the porn, and then Meredith with the accident, and then Prinkles.
Local Ad.
I can tell that your time is valuable.
Actually, I don't get paid by the hour anymore, but thank you. I get paid by the year.
The Deposition.
Who you refer to here as just as hot as Jan, but in a different way.
Not a woman, just a cool, great-looking best friend.
Or Goodbye Toby.
If the devil were to explode and evil were gone forever, what sort of party would you have?
And the winner of the best non-Dinner Party episode of season 4 is The Deposition.
You expect to get screwed by your company, but you never expect to get screwed by your girlfriend.
Guys, this episode's amazing. If it wasn't for that bland ping pong plotline, I think this might go in history as one of the best episodes of The Office, period.
Delivery's all wrong, butchering it.
Okay, and so the last category we'll just chalk it up to the Michael Scott parody contest. The 3 choices are Goodbye Toby, a parody of Mr. Nobody by Anthony Thomas. You, Toby, a parody of You and Me by Alberto Chavez. And last but not least, we have username Dude Wayne's parody of You Got a Friend in Me entitled You Got a Dundee. Okay, so the winner, voted by you, the audience, between a poll here on YouTube with well over 900 votes and the one on my site with way less, is Goodbye Toby.
I love it!
So great job, Anthony. You're winning the grand prize, the Culture Fly Office-themed box. Reminder, this is not a sponsorship. I just think they're cool. So without further ado, let's listen to the winning song performed by my friend Landon.
Toby, goodbye Toby, now you have nobody. Your wife left you. Toby, goodbye Toby, you can't even leave early. Pack your bags and go. I woke up in the night, couldn't get no sleep. Yeah, he's leaving, thought I was dreaming. Yeah, Toby's leaving, got tears in my eyes. They're tears of joy, please don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's leaving. Goodbye, Toby, now you have nobody. Your wife left you. Toby, goodbye, Toby, you can't even leave early. Pack your bags and get the heck out of here.
All right, so congrats to the winner. I'm glad you guys had some fun with that. I'm gonna do my best to come up with more contests and giveaways in the future. So if you have any cool ideas, leave it in the comments. If you've been with me since before season 4, you'll know that I was debating pretty hardcore of whether or not to redo it. I'm glad I did. There was so much more to address, and I had a lot of fun on the way. Getting to interview April was awesome. Making a bunch of you type Bloody Nipple Andy in the comments was definitely a highlight for me. The Michael Scott checkbook, the edits, the contest, this is so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, You know, watch more, subscribe, like this video. I've already been working pretty hard on season 5 over the last several weeks, so we got a lot more to look forward to. There's a lot more Office left. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.